coast of England and stand by to meet one of the most remarkable men who claims to have saved thousands of lives by what he describes as miracle healing. Andrew McKellar is one of only a handful of true healers, who over nearly 20 years has produced some of the most astonishing results ever recorded. Such is the scale of his amazing success that demand for his time greatly outweighs availability. Those who are lucky enough to get an appointment with Andrew are in no doubt that he has not only saved their lives in many cases, but changed them forever. Joan Preece had trouble facing each new day because of pain. That is, until she met Andrew. As with so many others, he changed her life dramatically, confounding the rules of medical science.
It was a 50-50 chance whether I ended up in a wheelchair. That I didn't want. I'd already gone through 2 major operations and I just couldn't take the chance of being in a wheelchair. So then I came back to Andrew and I told him what he'd done for me. Not only had he taken my stress away, but he'd also taken these 2 lumps. To me it was just a miracle. It was wonderful.
I remember when Joan Preece come to see me, she was very stressed, anxiety, and she did mention that she was going to have to receive an operation to remove these 2 tumours from her spine. So I gave her treatment for the whole bodily system, and within a matter of a few weeks the tumours vanished.
I've never told Andrew this. Down this side I did have an awful drag. Look at me now. I'm fine. And I've only got Andrew to thank for that. So I saw such a lot of colours. It was unbelievable. The oranges and the pinks and the calm feeling that I had. It was a wonderful feeling. I just seem to go off, and when I come back everything seems different again. But I've been very lucky. And I do know one thing, if ever I have any more problems, I shall certainly come back to Andrew. I believe in him, I really do. To me, he's my God.
Audrey Hutchings is just one of many patients who testify to Andrew's healing powers. After suffering a serious fall, she lost the use of her leg.
In 1991, very dark, wet evening, and I slipped on a step onto a patio and skidded. And then I damaged all my thigh muscles. Had 9-10 days in hospital. And then for the next, 4 or 5 years I was attending hospital. Had every kind of treatment that they could think of. And in the end I decided it was a bit futile to keep going. So then I thought about healers. And I didn't know who to go to or where to go, and I wanted to get the right person. And then I saw Andrew's article, and this was after 8 years of pain and sleepless nights. And I knew immediately when I saw that was the person I had to go to.
She was absolutely devastated with her condition. She was losing the use of the leg. Nobody could help her. She went backwards and forth to the doctors. I think she saw a specialist also. And she phoned me and said, "Look, nobody can help me. Please help me. I've lost the use of my leg."
Well, there's from his hands terrific heat. When I first came, it didn't feel so warm. But afterwards, now sometimes it's been really hot. Very peaceful feeling and very relaxed, and I always go home and have about 5 hours sleep afterwards. And I like to say that right from the very first day I saw Andrew, I've slept every night. And the first night I slept 12 hours and then my husband woke me up. And I'd never slept for 8 years. So it's wonderful.
She needed quite a few sessions, but we got the leg working, got rid of the pain, and now she can live a normal everyday life.
My condition today is completely normal. I can do anything I want to do, whereas before, if I went into town, within half an hour I'm looking for the bus back. Now I can stay all day. I can run for the bus even now, and it's wonderful. I can go out every day instead of about once a week. It's completely changed my life.